Welcome back. We're just about to make a very well-known and popular Mediterranean sweet, which is known as baklava or baklawa. It's very common in the Mediterranean, and as such it can be found in various cuisines. The Greek, Turkish, Lebanese restaurants may serve, a baklava, a twist on baklava somewhere. Okay, so to get the syrup together, we're just going to put in 2 cups of sugar, and that's just white granulated sugar. And to that we're going to add 2 cups of water, 500 mils. And then we're going to get the juice of half a lemon. And we're just going to bring that on high heat so that we can dissolve the sugar, and then leave that to cook for about another 10 minutes or so. And then once that's off the heat, we can add our flavouring, whether that be the rose water or the vanilla or whatever you like. Okay, so here we are with the crushed almonds. As I've said before, these are coarsely chopped raw almonds. You could have walnuts or pistachios or hazelnuts even, but this is in the blender. So to the crushed almonds we're going to add 1/4 cup of sugar. That's just granulated white sugar. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves. Here we've got the nut mix with the crushed almonds, sugar, cinnamon and cloves, and here we've got melted ghee. Now you could use melted butter, but it's not ideal. We need to have ghee is better for this recipe, which I've outlined before, because it doesn't have the milk solids. It won't burn on the pastry. So now we can assemble it. So I'm just going to add some vanilla extract, or you could add vanilla essence or even vanilla sugar to the syrup. Or you could add the the orange blossom water or rose water. Just give that a stir and we're done. So we've got the Filo pastry here. I've just taken that out of the plastic, and as you can see it's very thin. So what we want to do is work with this quite quickly because it does dry out. I'm just going to open that, and all we need is, if you can have a look, is we're going to use 1 sheet at a time. Firstly, we're just going to get some of the melted ghee and just brush the dish. Take our first sheet of Filo, lay that over the top, and we're going to brush that with butter. Now for the ends, you can just fold those in. So we're just going to keep doing that until we'll use half the pastry sheets, and then we'll place the filling in the middle. Now that we've gotten to about half the sheets, I'm going to just give those nuts another stir. Make sure all the spice and sugar is mixed through. And I'm just going to lay that like this. There we go, and spread that out to the edges. And make sure it's just an even layer. Okay, once you've done that, we lay the remaining Filo sheets over the top. So we just do the same as before, like so. Now we're just going to cut that into the squares or the shape that we like. Traditionally it's perhaps cut into a diamond shape, so I'm going to do that now. And then we're going to place this in a preheated oven, 180 degrees. There we go. Pop that into the oven and we'll come back in a little while and we'll see it lovely and golden brown. So here's the cooked baklava. You can see the pastry is lovely and golden, and I'm just going to pour this syrup over the top. Like that. Don't be afraid of drenching it. Lovely. Leave that now to sit, and the syrup will get absorbed, and then that's ready to recut on the lines, and you can serve that. I'm just going to give this a go. Beautiful. I love the vanilla, I love the nuts, the crunch of the nuts and the crunch of the pastry. You can see that they're beautifully layered. You can also get the hint of the cinnamon and cloves. This is really a lovely sweet, and I think you should give it a try.